Okay, I decided that I need to put this out. I'm getting ready to put information on this social media that's going to help a lot of people. Okay, I'm a former veteran cop in the St. Louis County areas, and I want you to know something that I've just read an article about two young black men that were arrested in downtown St. Louis. A white man had pulled up on them and tried to rob them. They wrestled with him. He shot one of them. They took the gun and hid it. The cops saw them when they were trying to hide the gun so that the guy couldn't get it and do any further damage. Later, after they were charged, about a year later, the mother uh, says, hey, the surveillance cameras were everywhere, and they found out that this guy actually robbed them. He was trying to take their wallets and everything. So I want you to know something. In law enforcement, and many times it's the first person that calls the police. Now, you black people don't realize that you don't have to give your identity. For example, if you see a person that's drunk driving, you can get out every weekend and you can go and you can drive around and find drunk people and call in anonymously and follow that vehicle until the cops pull that person over and the cops have to respond. Many times in neighborhoods, particularly if you're in a white neighborhood, you go to the neighborhood and the people will call the police and say there's a suspicious person. Cops have to respond to suspicious person calls. These tricks have been used against black people for a long time. You're afraid to pick up that phone. So I want you to know something. You have every right not to act a fool on the phone, but you have every right to do what's been done and the trick that's been played on your people forever. You pick that phone up and you be the first one to call and do it with some intelligence and know that they have to respond to that call. If it's a fight going on, you see two white guys fighting, you have the right to call. You can do it anonymously and sit back and wait until the arrest takes place. See, but you're afraid to utilize that telephone. So I hope this tip helps you. And many times you have to really think about what's going to happen if somebody calls before you do. You have to be the first. Now, don't be lying when you call because you get caught up in a lie. They're going to charge you with making a false police report. But don't be the last one to call. And try to build your witnesses around you so that when the police come, you've got witnesses to back up everything that you say. Okay? So remember this. Don't be the last one to call. In an area, sometimes you need to think about what happens if I'm just doing this and the cops come and they see me doing such and such. How will it look? If they can frame you, they will frame you. Don't let your actions be that which appears to be something that you're not. Okay? And remember, people will lie, and particularly on black people. So get out there and start being the first to make the call. I hope this helps. Be sure to go to my website and you might want to pick up jaunta.com, JAHUNTA.com, because there's a lot of changing that we need to do. And so take care. I hope this helps.